Hey, you. Now, as I'm talking to you now, go and sell that your land. You have made a very big financial mistake buying that land. Go and sell it right now. As I am telling you now, go and sell it. If you want to know what to do with that money, the money you will realize from selling the land, watch this video right to the end, because I will say it at the end of the video. But in the meantime, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, turn on the bell notification icon. My name is Victor Isibor. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where we open your eyes to legitimate ways of making money online. Yes, opening your financial frontiers into the global arena. You make money globally from the corner of your bedroom legitimately. All right? If that's what you are looking to do, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I give you relatable content that concerns how to make and grow money. Go and sell that land. I said so with my full chest. So, story time. 2022. I had plans to take an oil and gas related professional course. That's my professional field. Okay, for your information, I'm a solids control / fluid control engineer. It's an oil and gas related job. Many of you don't know it, but those that know more than engineering, they know that we work hand in hand. That aside, I wanted to take that course, okay, a professional course in 2022. So the money came in early. All right, I made some good money in January 2022. Now, to avoid temptation of spending it, I wanted to tie down the money so that I would have the money available for me when I would be needing it circa October, November 2022. So this was January. So I bought this piece of land you are seeing on the screen with that money. All right. So I went to buy this piece of land. Now, this piece of land was not the original land I paid for. All right, because when you want to buy property, you are relating with real estate agents, community leaders, community chiefs, different types of miscreants, okay? Except you are buying from a real estate company. But this one, I had to relate with all the different characters that surrounds buying of land. So the first plot of land I bought at a choice location, eventually it happened to be a controversial land. And I approached the seller. Say, Oga, give me back my money since this land is controversial. Rule number one, those people that are selling land will never refund your money. Instead, they will go and show you another one at a location that you don't like. If you insist that you want your money back, 30 years, you have not gotten your money back. They'll be giving you 1 naira. All right? So, I reluctantly agreed to take this land you are seeing on my screen at an area that I did not like. All right, because the refund was not forthcoming. I took that land. Around August, I started advertising this land for sale because I needed the money for the professional course starting October, November. Do you know that since 2022, I was only able to sell that land 2 days ago? 2 days ago was when I was able to sell this land. A land that I have been actively trying to sell since 2022. It took me 3 years to finally sell the land. I wouldn't have even sold it 2 days ago. It's because I reduced the price drastically. It was an offer they found impossible to resist. That was why they bought it. If I wanted to sell it at the true value of that land, maybe I would have sold it, maybe in 2030, I would have sold it. But I sold it in 3 years. And guess what? After selling it, there's the seller's agent, my agent. There's the buyer's agent. They will collect a sizable chunk of the money from you. Okay? And the price of land is not globally fixed. You can have a land that is supposed to be worth 10 million and somebody will come and offer you 500,000. All right. Now, what I am trying to say is that if you need money in the short term, real estate is not where you go and put that money because it is not liquid. Watch this video till the end. This video will open your eyes financially to a lot of things. We are even going to solve some mathematics along the way. Just stick around. What did I do with the money? What did I do with the money? I am going to tell you. But if it was not a professional course I was going for, let's assume a loved one needed money urgently for a very important life-saving surgery. That loved one would have passed away. It took me 3 years to sell that land. If it was an emergency, that emergency would have destroyed many things because there would be no money available. If you are looking for somewhere liquid to keep your money, something to tie your money down that makes it easily accessible to you, real estate is not your go-to area at all. At all, at all. So you know what I did? After I sold that land 2 days ago, what did I buy? This was what I bought. 18 karat gold was what I used the money to buy. Now, a lot of persons would feel, how can you sell land and buy gold? Oga, land and gold, they are not mates. Don't get me wrong. Real estate is good investment. Real estate, very, very good investment, but shoes and clothes come in different shapes and sizes. Gold no be land, mate. Now, I'm going to highlight some situations and scenarios to you so that you will understand. Now, first of all, let's talk about liquidity. This gold now, if I need money now, if I go to Ring Road now, this thing will turn to cash instantly. I will not need to interact with Omonile. I do not need to pay 10% to any agent. I do not need to start visiting a particular site on inspection with prospective buyers. Then number two, there is a price for gold globally. There is a price for it. You cannot look at it now and be telling me you want to give me 1,000 naira. The way they do with land, you can't try it. There is a standard price for it. And the test for authenticity of gold is very seamless, is very easy. Everybody can see it. You can test it for authenticity. Many times, one land has been sold to 30 people. You people will go and fight it out to find out the eventual owner. I am not saying that real estate is not good, but I am telling you that there are different situations and scenarios that warrant different investments. If you are looking for something to tie down your money and that you need the money in the short term, real estate is not the place to go. That's point number one, liquidity. When we talk about standard price, I mentioned it already. Standard price, your land of 30 million, if you are very desperate, somebody will offer you 1,000 naira to take that land. Yes, they are at liberty to say anything they like. They can price your land anyhow. They are at liberty to do so. But it's like you going to the petrol station to tell them, petrol is 1,000 naira per liter. Let me give you 50 naira now. It's not possible. You know why? Because there's a uniform price to it. Now, again, let us go into some statistics and mathematics. Do you know that as at 2019 in Nigeria, that is like 6 years ago, the price of 1 gram of gold was around 15,000 naira for 1 gram, 2019. Fact check me. When I did my fact checking, I found out it was around between 13,000 to 19,000, depending on the grade and whatever. Let's just say on the average of 15,000 naira for 1 gram of gold in 2019. All right. Now, fast forward to 2020. We were seeing gold around 20,000 naira. Okay, 20,000 naira for 1 gram of gold. Just 5 years ago. 5 years ago, 20,000 naira. Guess how much is a gram of gold today? 160,000 naira for 1 gram of gold. 160,000 naira for 1 gram of gold. Just within 5 years, from 20,000 naira to 160,000 naira. Now, you may think it's costly now. I'll make another video in the next 3 years and tell you the price. Everything seems to be costly right now until in the future. When you now look back, you'll be like, it was cheap, oh. It was cheap, oh. You see the price appreciation. It is pegged against the US dollars. It is not vulnerable to the inflation of the naira. That plot of land you buy in naira is subject to naira devaluation as a result of inflation. Now let's do a little bit of mathematics. That plot of land you bought in 2020 for 1 million naira and you sold it in 2025 for 3 million naira. If the average inflation rate in the last 5 years in your country is 30%, Oga, you have run at a loss. A land you bought 1 million naira 5 years ago and you sell it 3 million naira today and you think you have made times 3 profit? No, sir. You have made a loss of almost 200,000 naira because the 3 million naira of today is 800 and something thousand naira back then. Back then, when you spent 1 million, 3 million today, it was 800,000 then. So you have run at a loss. How do you calculate the previous value of money? Previous value, PV, is equal to future value. That's the amount that you now sold it. If you want to know the previous value, future value, okay? Future value, the amount you just sold it now, divided by 1, plus the percentage rate of inflation raised to power 5. You will know the previous value of the money you are spending today, the money you got today, the money in your hand today. You can date it back, like how much was this money worth years ago. So that land you sold for 3 million, now, if you calculate 3 million today at the rate of 30% inflation rate in the last 5 years, then you will know that 3 million today at 30% inflation rate was 800 and something thousand years ago. You see how inflation can devalue money. All right. So if you are in a country with high inflation, you need a valued asset that appreciates very quickly. Something that can hedge your money against inflation. That is what you need. Real estate is good, but it's a long-term thing. Let us tell each other the truth. It's a long-term thing. You spend 40 million naira. I was telling one man, we were having an interaction. He told me that he built 4 flats. Upstairs, 4 flats, 2 flats up, 2 flats down. He built it to the tune of 40 million naira. And he has put tenants there. And he was happy that he had made investment. While people were congratulating him, I drew him to a corner and I solved a little bit of mathematics for him so that he will understand where he is going. All right. I told him, how much are your tenants paying? He says 250,000 naira per flat. 4 flats, 250,000 per flat. In a year, they'll be paying 1 million. I told him that, do you know that it will take you 40 years to recover the money you spent building that house at this rate? 40 years. Imagine that man using that 40 million to buy gold. You can buy 24 karat, you can buy 22 karat. Those are very good store for value. Buy them in bars, store them, because those ones are not too strong for you to be wearing around. The one you'll be wearing around, 18 karat, buy them. Look good while saving money and appreciating your money and hedging your money against inflation. The moment your grandmother swallow needle, they need operation, you turn it to cash, you take her for that operation, you save her life. You that you went to buy land, buy property everywhere, landed property everywhere, wait till your brother drinks kerosene and they need to rush him to the ICU and they need money. You will watch him buy, because you will not be able to sell that thing on time, even when you reduce the price to the barest minimum. So these are the statistics and the mathematics involved in this whole thing. All right. Now, this video is not telling you don't do real estate. No, you can do real estate for your children. The Bible says that a good father is the one that leaves inheritance to his children's children. Real estate is best inherited from generations past, then you will enjoy it because you were not the one that made the investment. Many times, those that make the investment in real estate, many times, not all the time, many times, those that make the investment in real estate, they are not the ones to enjoy the returns. I go live for you. Okay, so if you are looking to invest long term, by all means, go into real estate. But if you need that money urgently for something, like in my own case, I needed the money later in the year. I went to use it to buy a land. It was a bad financial decision because it took me 3 years, like I said, to be able to sell that land. You understand? So real estate is good, okay? But when it comes to liquidity, quick conversion back to cash, gold is better. As a matter of fact, gold is money. Do you know gold used to be money, standard for money, until they brought fiat? So gold is money. Money pegged against the dollar rises with the dollar while your local currency is falling flat. That land you bought in naira at the rate of 1 million naira 5 years ago, and you sell for 3 million today, you should be crying because you have lost money. That's what I came to tell you. My name is Victor Isibor. Share this video. Let people become more financially enlightened. Let them open their eyes towards inflation. Open your eyes towards inflation. You gave somebody a loan of 1 million 3 years ago, and the person now returned 1.1 million to you. You are happy. I have 100,000 naira on top of it. Look at the formula I shared. Calculate it so that you can start crying now. You have been cheated. All right, my name is Victor Isibor. I'll see you in the next one. Those who have ears, let them hear. Until then, bye-bye.